Okay, so trying Velcro rollers today, and you guys know Jet by now. Never a dull moment in this house. We might be able to get through putting my makeup on, and I just wanted to answer a few questions that some of you have been asking me lately. So we're just going to dive right into some of the questions. The first one comes from buyers. So buyers often wonder how much of a home can they buy and how much of a down payment do they need? And frankly, that kind of depends. There's a lot of different factors that go into qualifying for a home loan. But I will say having a down payment isn't always the main priority. Having a good credit score is the best option for you. And really, there are loan programs out there that will finance for you or get you approved for a credit score as low as 540. Now, the higher your credit is, the better your interest rate will be. And that will help determine the factor of your monthly payment as well as your down payment. So there's a lot of loan programs out there that are down payment assistant loans. There's a lot of options, and depending on what your overall goal is, if it's just to buy your first home, if it's to buy a home for stability, if it's to buy a home to keep and hold long term, or if you're wanting to start your investment portfolio, which is buying your first home to live in for a few years, then you plan to rent that one out and move into another home that you're going to buy. There's just so many options out there. So I would absolutely recommend that you and put money together for a down payment. I would say try to have as little as 3.5% down. That is one of the lowest down payment programs out there. It's usually with an FHA loan, but there are zero down payment loan options. But if you are wanting to start investing, let's talk about that and how we can get you into building your financial portfolio with real estate holdings. So when people are selling their home, the biggest question that I get truly is how long is it going to take to sell? And quite honestly, that also depends. So it depends on the current market. It depends on where your home is priced, because typically in any market, there's several different markets within a market, which typically is based off of price. So for example, right now we have a market that anything really 400 and under is one market, something from about 400 plus to 600 is a market, 600 plus to about 750 to 800 is a market, 800 to a million, and then a million plus. We have different breakout points. And let me try to get to my brushes. My pal Jet is hoarding them, keeping them safe, I should say. Hey, get your tail out of that. He is trying to help swipe my color palette for me, just making sure it's the right skin tone. I'm sure he's always watching out for me. So depending on where your home is priced in that certain market and how you price your home. So if you're wanting to get the most money possible, which depending on who your agent is and what your goal is, there's different strategies for how to do that and pricing strategically. My goal in selling real estate is what your goal is. So I want to structure a strategy just specifically around your goals and what your desired outcome is. Some people, timing is the most important. Some people, the amount of money that you are getting out of your home is the most important. Some people, it is the least amount of hassle. And I admit, showing your house is a hassle while you live there. Getting your house ready, keeping it ready, having the beds made, having the laundry done, having the dishes done at any given time, because we never know when somebody's wanting to show the property. So that can be a challenge. So for some people, they want to move out while their house is for sale so that they don't have to deal with that hassle. Some people have that ability, some people don't. So when we get together, let's talk about strategy, what your biggest priority is, and how I can help you achieve that goal. So I just realized I'm looking at me and not you. So hopefully you guys realize I am talking to you. I am also looking at myself because I'm trying to do my makeup. And I don't know if I can look two places at once, but I will do my best. So those are the two biggest questions I get lately on buying and selling. Buyers usually want to know how much of a down payment they need to qualify for a loan, and sellers want to know what is going to get them the best return. And again, return doesn't always mean financial. Sometimes that return is in the amount of little stress. Sometimes that return is in the amount of how quickly we can get it done. And so we'll talk about those strategies with you and find the right strategy for you. So I am now going to switch topics. I'm going to go back to these Velcro rollers. I've seen this all over my For You page. I've watched people do it seamlessly. I've watched people fail at it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. All I know is I hope it works because I'm getting ready to go out for the day and I don't have time to do my hair twice in one day. I didn't plan to do my hair twice in one day, I should say. And I am going for a kind of a low maintenance eyeshadow look. I don't want to spend a lot of time or use a lot of colors. However, I realize as I'm doing this that I kind of smudged it up already. So we're just going to take it as it comes and hope it works out. So with these Velcro rollers, I really am hoping that I put the right amount of hair in each section so that the curl will hold. I curled my hair first, then put them in the rollers, and I'm letting them completely air cool so that the curls set. And that is ideal for my desired look. I want it to kind of look big and blowy and kind of fun. So we'll see how that goes. And currently getting distracted with all of the things that are happening at my house. The dog's running around in the backyard chasing the wind as it's blowing the leaves, and you won't hear her bark because she's not a barker, but you will. I am watching her run around chasing the leaves blowing in the wind. There's kind of a little, I'm not going to say a tornado, but there's like a wind tunnel that's forming. It's very mild. It's only in my backyard, so the weather is pretty mild, but it is pretty funny to watch a 150-pound Saint Bernard kind of blowing with the leaves, and she's the most adorable thing. So if you guys have not had the pleasure of meeting her, you definitely should. She is one of a kind little love bug. Again, she's a 150-pound Saint Bernard, and she is the biggest snuggler I have ever seen. She just wants to love you. She wants to be loved. She wants to be pet, and she gets all of those things. So hopefully you guys get the pleasure of meeting her and seeing her fun, loving personality. So other than mascara, that's all I'm going to do for today. I am going to clean up the little extra smudge that I did here on the side of my face, just so it doesn't look like I woke up like this or slept in my makeup, which sometimes I do that. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have a really long day, and that is the last thing that I want to do is take the makeup off my face. It is probably the most important thing that I should be doing before I go to bed, but nonetheless, sometimes it doesn't happen. Today, that didn't happen, so I woke up with a fresh face, and I want to keep it looking that way instead of a slept-in look. I'm going to do my mascara off camera because I think I pull funny faces and I really don't want to do that for you all to see. Oh, I thought I had a little bit of lip on my brush, but I don't. So this is a matte long wear. I'm not a really big lipstick fan. I don't like the fragrance of it. And so I just usually outline my lips. Ooh, that is hard to do while you're talking. It's like trying to color while somebody's moving the page. Had to go a little bit outside my lip line there since I was talking, but once I line them, then I just kind of blend the rest in. I don't want to worry about it coming off on my drink, on getting in my teeth, smudging everywhere, so I just kind of blend it in, let it take its own shape. I really try to keep it the shape of my natural lip, but as you can see, I really didn't put a whole lot on there. I do need a little bit more on that bottom lip. Just to make it blend better. And then hopefully I've got it all the same size. It's as symmetrical as my unsymmetrical lip can be. And I missed. So that is what I have happening with my hair today, or with my face. Like I said, I am going to do my mascara off camera. But let's take these out. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's hope the rest of them go as easily as that. Oh, no. As soon as I said that, I started catching. Well, who knows what this is going to turn out like. I do have a couple that I had to pin in because they weren't wanting to behave. But I didn't really have any expectations of how this was going to turn out. And I didn't buy clips to keep them in because everyone that I saw doing this did not have clips. So if this works well enough, I should say, then I will purchase better clips to use and keep them in place so that I can have a better result. I think that's all the clips I had. So hopefully the rest of this will be easy as pie. Is that a saying? Easy as pie? You guys, who invites me to talk? I don't know. So these aren't too bad. I think it's turning out pretty well. The biggest challenge, I think, will be when I take the top two out. They've been in there with the least amount of time. So hopefully they cooled enough. You guys, I feel like we did a pretty good job. I think this is a win. Oh, well, and then that happened. There we go. That's better. Whew. I was almost worried. So I will just fluff. Thank you for your help. You're so sweet. I'm just going to mess with this, run my fingers through it, make sure that the curls blend a little better. But all in all, I think that's pretty good. Hope you all have a great day. Jet says thank you for your company, and I say thank you too. If you have any other questions that you are curious about on the home buying process or the home selling process, or if you're looking at investing, send me a DM and we will get your questions answered. Have a great day.